Hi friends, this is Vineet Pandey. दोस्तों, this video is very important. Yes, in this video I'm going to talk about the authenticity of UGC NET exams, SET exams and the fair means, whether they use it or not. It has always been in tradition that students have been debarred from the exams for using unfair means. But have we ever questioned whether UGC NET or state exams, state exam, do they use the fair means? Well, it's not an attack on any UGC or any, it's just my personal uh, curiosity that I was going to share with you, and I'm sharing it right now. Today I'm going to solve JNK set paper. JK set paper, which is in my hand right now, which is actually in bad image. I'm going to talk about this paper and I'm going to tell you a secret which is related to Jammu Kashmir set exam, then NET exam, and then sometimes applied to many other exams. Friends, so before we start with the video, I have to tell you this, that we have started our branches in various states. You can contact me anywhere because in Dehradun we are starting our classes 29th of March. Then I'll be in Hyderabad 22nd of March, which is a free and open session for everyone for paper 1 and English. And very soon we may be coming to your states also. Friends, it all started as a mission, one boy, now a boy in the hearts of thousands. So friends, we start talking about JNK set exam, and you'll get the link of this paper. You can download. The link will be given to you in the YouTube link only, the description only. Moreover, if in case you do not get this paper and you want to have more questions, you can text me on my WhatsApp number 85870 So before we start the test paper, it's not an attempt to give you the answer of the test paper. That's something very easy, and there are a lot of people that are doing the same thing using Wikipedia. My attempt is to make you understand how to solve the paper and how to understand this content so that you can be prepared for next exams. So guys, the very first question here we have is, the character Christian appears in which of the following works? So character Christian is one of the most renowned characters in English literature. It becomes very easy for all of you. In fact, what I call this in my language is, ये मुफ्त का क्वेश्चन है दोस्तों, ये आपको एक तरीके से फ्री के मार्क्स मिले हैं. It's the Pilgrim's Progress. अगर आपने जॉन बनियंस पिलग्रिम प्रोग्रेस अभी तक नहीं पढ़ा है, if you haven't read John Bunyan's Pilgrim Progress and you are preparing for July 2018 exam, then trust me, you are zero, you're not going to qualify. Question number 2, the repetition of the first sound or letter of succession of a word is called. Again, the easy question, they're talking about the repeated sound of consonants, because here we have no option which is assonance. So you have to go for alliteration. So again, a basic question, I don't need to tell you the strategy to solve this. This is very easy. Question number 3, which famous romantic poem begins with the line, "Hail to thee, blessed spirit"? I'm sure my students will have a smile, those who are in JNK batch, online batch and Delhi batch. I kept on telling that "Hail to thee, blessed spirit" is taken from Skylark poem. And why I tell you, it's not because of one line. I tell them, I tease them, because this line, "Hail to thee, blessed spirit," that's just like here, "Hail to thee, blessed spirit." The title "Blessed Spirit," it's the title of the novel written by Noel Coward, 1941, written in just 5 days, which is anti-feminist novel. So that's my standard. I don't go for some simple poem and lines. That's the basic thing. We talk about postmodern novel, and that's why I keep on telling my students that this line is important, poem is important, and they may ask you the name of the postmodern novel. Now, so the answer is to a Skylark. In fact, if you don't get the answer, you can text me directly to get the answer. Which among the following is not a novel by Thomas Hardy? So again, a Freaka question. It's the kind of question which is, I think it's a cakewalk for you. So one book is written by Dickens, rest are the world classics by Hardy. So it becomes very obvious to identify what are the questions here. Question number 5, beauty is truth, truth beauty. Again, Freaka question, Grecian urn. Do I need to tell you the details? No. Conrad's Heart of Darkness. This question has some depth. Why so? Conrad's Heart of Darkness presents two conflicting discourses present in his own culture. Identify the two discourses from the following. Here we have the options: modernism and anti-colonialism, modernism and structuralism, anti-colonialism and Eurocentrism, materials culturalism and tribalism. So to answer this question, You simply have to remember that if you read the summary of Heart of Darkness, it can give you some answer. But what I suggest to all my students and what I teach in my class is post-colonial study of Heart of Darkness. We provide the notes also. So here the answer would be anti-colonialism and Eurocentrism. Why so? Because go through the question once again. The question is not about the West and East. The question is about the conflicting discourses present in his own culture, his own. So he's talking about Conrad. Conrad was a Polish writer, and being a Polish man, he was going through the conflict which was anti-colonialism, he was against colonization, and then he was against Eurocentrism, which was a part of colonization. So that's something which is one of the good questions. Thanks to JK said for this question. Question number 7, in Lord of the Flies, which character comes to realize that the beast is actually the evil inside the boys themselves and is that which is breaking things up? Question has been asked that in Lord of the Flies, who finds that there is a beast within inside? If you have read the summaries, it is not going to help you. If you have gone in details of those things, you'll understand that Sam and Eric, they are up the mountains, they are creating mischiefs, they are playing with each other, shouting, throwing stones, and they are the first people to find out that there is a beast. Repeating again, I'm not going to give you the answer, I'm telling you that they are the people, they find out the beast. Then Jack has a beast inside. Jack uses the beast to control the people. Ralph has a beast inside which wants to take the control of everything. And here, Simon is the one who finds out that there is a beast within. Yes, friends, that's an easy question which has been asked in NET exam. There was a question, pick the character in Lord of the Flies who is very close to Jesus Christ. Simon represents innocence, Simon represents Christianity, and Simon is the one who gets to know that the beast is within us. We all have the beast inside. Then the next question, a protagonist writes a letter of confession, but it gets lost under the carpet only to be found on the wedding day. Written by who's the protagonist? So the famous content which has become the part of some Bollywood movies also, Tess of the Uberwells. Tess, who has been raped by Alec, now is going to marry Angel Clare, and she thinks it is her responsibility to tell Angel Clare that she has been raped, and there's a loss of virginity which has been taken as an important symbol of aristocracy, upper class, or important symbol of virtue in Victorians. She writes a letter telling the husband Angel Clare, the would-be husband Angel Clare, about the incident, but that letter slips under the carpet and is found on the wedding day. So in short, this is one of the easiest questions once again. But again, I must tell you that she herself confesses her husband, thinking that the husband has read the letter. After this, which of the following character is killed in HB's Things Fall Apart in conformity with African tribal custom? Again, guys, it's a freak-up question. We keep on telling everyone that when you prepare for NET or SET exams, you must read Chinua Achebe, Things Fall Apart. And if you just read a basic reading, a simple reading, you'll get to know that there is a boy, Ikmefuna, who has been taken by Okonoko, and Okonoko kills him because there is a ritual. He is hunted, and Okonoko has been told not to kill him, but to show others that he is masculine, just like this. And he gives him a blow and kills him. But that's again a point of study. Remember, this SET exam is easy, but NET is not that much easy. They'll simply ask you why he himself killed his own son when he was told not to kill. Question number 10. This is the question that I praise. Find the poet who is the odd one in the group. My students, they said, sir, this was very easy question. Find the poet who is odd in the group. T.S. Eliot, the British American. Aurobindo, Indian writer. Nassim Ezekiel, Indian writer. A.K. Ramanujan, Indian writer. Well, friends, there can be a direct question that yes, T.S. Eliot is the answer. Why so? Because the question doesn't talk about any particular field. It simply says pick the odd one out. So it's obvious that there are 3 Indians, 1 foreigner. But what if we go in the depth of this question? Eliot was an American, shifted to England. Nassim Ezekiel, Indian, shifted to England. And then we have another writer, Sri Aurobindo, Indian, shifted to England. A.K. Ramanujan, Indian, shifted to US, and that's how becomes the answer A.K. Ramanujan. So if they give you the answer AK Ramanujan, there can be a point, but still you can file complaints because there is just 1 point, odd one, and TS it is the directly odd one answer. After this, they have asked the use of words whose pronunciation imitates the sound and word describes the sound, and the spellings or the pronunciation itself is the same. The meaning is same, the pronunciation is the same. So these are the words called onomatopoeia, where you have the sounds like you have jingle sound. So the word jingle, the word hiss, HISSSS. So that's like sound onomatopoeia. The sound pronunciation and the conveyed masses both are same. Then they have also used one option. Remember this, how I solve the paper. In question number 11, they have given the last option, which is called enthymeme. Enthymeme has been coined by Aristotle. It is related to affirmations and messages. For example, if you say Socrates is mortal because all humans are mortal, so that becomes the example of enthymeme, and it has been asked for the first time in any NET and any set exam in the history. That's what I'm claiming. Question number 12 for from the following list, choose the work which is not written by E.M. Foster. Again a Freaka question, friends. I wonder why I was not allowed to attempt this J&K. BJP, please remove Article 370 just for the exam. I would have topped again. There are few books written by E.M. Foster. One book which is directly written by this lady, Virginia Woolf, A Room of One's Own, 1929, where she talks about a lady, independent writer, and then imaginary character Judith Shakespeare. One of the easy answer. Question number 13, they say that match the following lines. I keep on telling my students that there is a line which has been asked in NET and is very, very important. A serious house on earth it is. The very first line that I will find out is, a serious house on earth it is. And that's from Church Going, Philip Larkin. Then I remember, now I was easy under the apple bough, time held me green and dying. The line which has been taken from NET, from Fern Hill. And then I hold creation in my food, taken from Hawk Roosting. So these are the easy answers for you and easy poems. Question number 14. Which of the following poems deal with neighborly relations? Neighborly relations, and the options are birches, no. It's because of a poet and the birch. Home burial, no. Mending wall, yes. There are two neighbors talking to each other. They have pineapples orchard, then apples orchard. They talk to each other, and there's a famous line, good fences make good neighbors. Question number 15, one of the famous question and tough question. Out of the four humor of the body, the Jacobian thought of themselves specially prone to. Here we have been given four different humors, and the question is that Jacobians were influenced or infected or affected by. The answer would be blood. Why so? Blood has been called sanguine, Sanguine. It simply makes you hot and dry, angry, and sanguine's symbolic message is where a man is torturing a woman. So that's the direct answer. All I remember is blood, sanguine, man torturing women, which was a common thing in Jacobians. If you have read, all of my class students, they know that after Shakespeare, the dramatists started writing degraded standard play, and they were dealing with seductions, love chasings, deceit, falsehood, extramarital affairs, and torturing women. There became a famous term, a woman killed with kindness. Then we have a lot of other questions, again easy, and I'll be very honest. The moment I found the secret about this, I felt like I should not solve it. So to get the answers, you can WhatsApp me on my number 85870358227. It will get each and every answer because I'm going to solve the complete paper for my online students right now. Now, I'm going to tell you something very, very important that I promised in the video. Maximum questions, approx 10 to 11 questions in J&K set in first paper that I have right now, second paper. Here it has been copied from a website that I have written the name. It's competoid.com. Hope you can see it. It's COMPETOID, competoid.com. So all you have to remember here is that this website has a lot of questions. You can simply solve all those questions. But if you think that this website is going to get to help you to get more questions, you're completely wrong. Now, in history of NET exams, I have seen approx 7 to 8 questions taken from various websites. In 2014, there were questions copied from a Chinese website. Then in 2013, there were 2 questions copied from a Canadian website. Then 2015, 3 questions copied from some Oxford or Cambridge entrance exam. And you know what? Even these people who copy these things, they are the true Indians. They don't want to work hard. I like this is sarcasm. When they copy it, they even do not change the order of the options. Just copy and paste. So anyway, I have no, I don't have any intention to offend anyone. It's just that even if they're not being fair to you, what you have to do is just work hard. Friends, whenever you have any need of information, when you talk to me, you can simply text me on my number. Keep on repeating this thing that you are the best. Tell yourself that there is hard work. No there is no key and no short way to success. All you have to do is just do good so that you can have the guts to take a paper, to explain, to talk. And you also remember that how to be the best. Friends, there are a lot of people who are ready to surrender, and you have to be the face who will never surrender. So along with this, one last message. I'll be in Hyderabad 22nd of March. You can text me to register there, and there will be a free session for each and every one. And Dehradun branch will start from 29th of March. I'll be present in Dehradun on 29th of March for the class. Thank you so much. Take care.